PCOS. I get so many questions every day about PCOS and how to deal with it, what to do with the symptoms and all of that. And I thought it is so important in this PCOS month to help you educate yourself about PCOS so that you can take care of yourself and manage your symptoms well and also not feel like a victim of PCOS. PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, but I'd like to call it please check on self. Because the minute you go inward, you start healing your body and your PCOS symptoms start reversing. Many girls feel unlucky because of PCOS and they constantly have this question that why me? Why do I have to go through this? But PCOS is not a disease or a curse. It's actually just a sign of an imbalance in your body, and once you give your body all that it needs to change and all that it desires, you will actually see PCOS as a blessing. And you will thank it for improving you mentally, physically and emotionally. The origin of PCOS is actually seen from the Stone Age times, and women then considered it as a boon because these women had higher fat percentage, and of course that meant greater storage form of energy in times of crisis. They had higher bone and muscle mass, which of course helped them to hunt and find their food and protect their children, and they were also lesser fertile, which meant they produced lesser children and spaced their pregnancies out rather than having too many children and increasing their chances of health issues. This together made it as a superpower for them. And of course, their conditions were also very conducive because they did not have grocery stores and they did not have the facility to call food on tap of a button like we have today. And they had to hunt and they had to really fight the circumstances they were in, which help them to deal with their PCOS and balance it out. But the environment and the lifestyle we lead today does not support our PCOS. The mild symptoms which were considered as advantageous then have now become problematic for us because of the sedentary and toxic life that we lead. But the good news is, PCOS symptoms can be easily reversed and PCOS can be very well managed if you work with your body and not against it. And this is what this PCOS series is all about. PCOS has become a very common problem for women, and 6 out of 10 women that I see in my clinic have some degree of PCOS with symptoms which are very unpleasant and very confidence shattering. It's not just a reproductive or a hormonal problem. PCOS is a metabolic issue, which means it involves every aspect of your body and also causes problems in other hormones as well. So it affects your body, your liver, your gut, your adrenal glands, and it also affects your mind, your mood and mental stability. It can lower your self-esteem and shatter your confidence because of all the high testosterone or male hormone symptoms that we see in women like acne, hair loss, hair thinning, balding, hair growth on the face and other parts of the body. And other symptoms of PCOS are irregular periods or missing periods for months, obesity, sleep issues, anxiety, depression, fertility issues and poor body image. And if not dealt early and with the right solutions, PCOS can eventually lead to bigger problems like diabetes, heart issues, uterine cancer, and it can also cause a lot of mental imbalances. So clearly, it's not just a hormonal disorder. Also, another thing to keep in mind is that PCOS is not only associated with obese women, it can also be found in thin and lean girls, which is known as lean PCOS. So it's very important to observe your symptoms and then work on your solutions. So this was just a very small introduction and a brief about what is PCOS. In the next video, I'm going to talk about how you can diagnose your PCOS and what if it is not PCOS? Let's check it out.